elections next year.
It was during the 11th Kenya-Uganda Joint Commissioners meeting where the Joint Border Commission agreed to harmonize security arrangements for the marine boundary. The agreement, which essentially bordered around the constant conflict in Migingo Island, where Uganda has been accused of subjecting Kenyans on the island to untold suffering and discrimination. The meeting agreed to urgently develop a work plan for managing and regulating fishing and related development in the fishing industry activities on Lake Victoria.
The main areas of focus were peace and security and socio-economic development. The specific sectors included international terrorism and related crimes, as well as agriculture, livestock development, cross-border trade, education, fisheries management, environment, and health.
The two countries have had running issues over the island that is rich in fish population and has attracted traders and fishermen from both countries. The latest effort bringing hope of an end to troubled times for Kenyans on the island. But this is not the first attempt to get the two sides to peacefully coexist and do business together. In fact, what the Joint Border Commission is seeking to do is what should have been done years ago.
The Joint Border Commission recommended the following, among others: peace and security. A, both countries to streamline the vetting process for the acquisition of national identification cards.
In 2009, at the height of the Migingo conflict, Kenya and Uganda agreed to jointly map the island with an aim of determining if it is in Kenya or Uganda. A 140 million shilling budget was set aside for the exercise. Then President Mwai Kibaki and his Ugandan counterpart, President Yoweri Museveni, agreed to establish a 60-day deadline for the conclusion of the joint technical survey that will resolve the dispute over Migingo Island. The two leaders also agreed to allow the presence of joint security forces on the island during the period of the survey exercise. The survey exercise was suspended a few days later. The survey would have found Migingo positioned on the Kenyan side of the boundary and presented challenges for managing fishing activities, since Ugandan administered waters extended directly to the shores of the island.
So if a Ugandan comes to dock his boat, the dry point where he can dock is in Kenya, but the water is in Uganda.
Less than a week ago, Migingo hit the headlines once again after Ugandan security officers stopped voter registration. The island is dominated by the Ugandan police officers. Two independent electoral and boundaries commission clerks were registering Kenyans when the officers arrested them and the equipment confiscated. The two clerks were told they should have produced their passports before entering the island, and it took the intervention of Kenyan officers stationed at the Migingo Island about 200 meters away for the clerks to be released. Such is the atmosphere the Kenyans have had to contend with, and one of the tasks of the Joint Boundaries Commission is to ensure peaceful coexistence. Ken Migingo, NTV.